Hi, everyone. Welcome to She Talks to Angels. I'm here to do a 3-card reading for Taurus. Late night love. What does Taurus need to know when it comes to love? And then I'm going to go through each of the 12 astrological signs, sun signs, to see how your person feels about this connection. Okay? So settle in. What does Taurus need to know when it comes to this connection? Please and thank you. What does Taurus need to know when it comes to this connection? Okay, so it's interesting. Your recent past, we have the 8 of Wands. The here and now, we have the 8 of Pentacles. And your future is the 6 of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you've been really busy, maybe with work, or you've just had a lot on your plate lately when it comes to love, or just comes to life. Okay, you're really passionate. You have a lot of ambition. Okay, you're a go-getter, type A personality. Okay. But I feel like maybe you've been spreading yourself too thin. And, even now going into June, I see that you're working really hard. You've been spending time alone, so maybe you haven't even had time to focus on your love life, okay? But you have a significant body of work, or a resume, or a repertoire, or a portfolio. So working hard, making the coinage. You like to feel financially secure. Happy Taurus, happy life. But I see when it comes to love, with the 6 of Swords here, it's like you're not necessarily happy where you are right now in life, and maybe in love. And you feel like you've just been treading water, right? You've been working really hard, but feeling like you're not getting anywhere. So it's telling me that in the month of June, you're finally going to pick a direction, okay? And you're going to focus on yourself and your loved ones, either your family or your partner, and you're both going to work to push yourself into a new direction. Okay? So I hope that helps. You're giving it a push, and you're not going to let yourself get distracted by the wants and needs of people who aren't important. Okay, so maybe if you've been, working hard, or traveling for work, you're really going to put the emphasis on your partner, and if you have a family together, and because you want to get to higher ground. Okay, so I'm just going to connect with your energy here. Some cards jumping out. I'm just going to clear the deck. Okay, so if Taurus's person is an Aries, it really gives you a headache. It's too much for you. So thumbs down for Aries. It's just too much for you to handle right now. You two might need to go into separation, so that you can sort of clear the slate with each other before you try to reconnect. If your person is a Taurus, you're feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place. Okay, these are self-imposed limiting beliefs, and so you're going to have to work together to get unstuck. Okay. If your person is a Gemini, it's interesting. I feel like they Queen of Swords. So they sort of see you as being very, very discerning, maybe very blunt. You're very forward looking, and you're a tell it like it is person, and And yeah, like you're not falling for any of their crap, basically. So if they're trying to woo you, or I don't want to say swindle you, but like you're cutting through the BS when it comes to the Gemini. Okay, so if your person is a Cancer, we have the King of Swords, and so they see you as somebody who um, they really admire you for your intellect. Okay, so maybe you're a good speaker, a good writer, a good counselor, a good therapist, and they feel, like you can really hold space with that person. Okay, if your person is a Leo, they see you as they see you in this connection as being something very sensual. They see you as being very sexy, that you like to take care of yourself and the people around you. They also really admire your creativity, and you guys probably like working out together, okay, and cooking meals together. If your person is a Virgo, we have the Page of Swords here. Um, Page of Swords. How they feel about this connection. So I feel like if this is a Virgo, it's like maybe you two have been chatting with each other, gossiping with each other. Um, uh, this feels like a really playful energy, um, and um, yeah, so the Page of Swords, it would be like a new beginning, right? But it's more you both have the gift of gab with each other. Okay, so there's some kind of chemistry when it comes to chatting. Maybe you like debating with each other, and maybe they think that's hot, or you think that's hot. But it's still in its infancy. Okay. If your person is a Libra, they're a bit impatient that things aren't moving faster in this connection. Um, and Taurus likes to be sure of things right before they move in a certain direction, especially when it comes to love. And so yeah, your Libra's impatient. They want what they want when they want it. Okay, if your person is a Scorpio, we have the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's like the energy is they love getting up in the morning. You make them feel like it's the dawn of a new day. They love giving and receiving with you. You may be planning a business together or a project together. There are ups and downs, but that's part of the attraction. Okay, so they love facing challenges with you or brainstorming solutions with you. And so very passionate, very like, they just feel like they're living their best life when it comes to this connection. Okay, so if your person is Sagittarius, they have a lot of anxiety around this connection. Okay, so Nine of Swords. So it's sort of like you bring out the best in this person, or this connection brings out the best in this person, but it also brings out the worst. So I feel like maybe they're jealous, or they're projecting a lot of expectations onto this situation while trying to play it cool. Okay, and that's causing them some sleepless nights. If your person is a Capricorn, they're really, really happy in this connection. You make them feel like $1,000,000. They find this connection to be really emotionally fulfilling, and a lot of desire and just overall optimism and blessings all around. If your person is an Aquarius, they feel like there's a lot of chemistry here. We have Kundalini rising, and so yeah, there's really good chemistry. They love being with you, just being in your energy. But there's a lot of compatibility here, or I don't know if it's compatibility, but chemistry. Okay, so because sometimes opposites attract. But yeah, so I feel like if this might even be somebody at work who has a crush on you, or your work wife or your work husband, that kind of thing. But yeah, there's a lot of potential here, but I feel like you both feel like you can depend on each other or be there for each other. Okay, if your person is a Pisces, they feel like this connection's a lot of fun. Okay, so maybe you have mutual friends, maybe you like going out or going to galleries, going to restaurants, going wine tasting, going on trips. But maybe it's not just the two of you. Maybe it's you going out with your families or you going out with family and friends, that type of thing. There's other people in the connection. Okay, so lots of fun with Pisces. Okay, well, I hope you like that, Taurus, and I hope you have a wonderful month, and I look forward to reading for you again soon. Okay, bye.